ladies. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. How's it going, Priscilla? Miss AP? How's it going? How's everybody going? How you doing? How's everybody? How you ladies doing? How you ladies doing? Doing good? Let me come on the camera right quick. All right. How y'all doing? How's it going? Everybody's good? Good? Getting the ear feel of those transcripts out there? All of the juicy details and stuff about his house and all of that, the cars and the bushes and the whole bunch of shit in the kitchen and all that shit. I ain't hear one time of them saying nothing of how he's screwed them in this room and this room and this room and this room. I'm not hearing all that though. Well, where he sex yet? I ain't hearing that in the chocolate factory. I ain't hearing none of that shit. I'm waiting to hear all of that. I don't really give a two hoots about all these goddamn details about this man's home because everybody who he was involved with were bringing out to parties and chilling and stuff in studio times. You can describe his home, but I guess I could really understand why he was like, you can't go over there and don't go over there. Cause there's some nose ass, but some nosy people. These people can sit on there and describe every crevices of this man's home. I'm like, now you can't describe all of mine because you ain't going down there. Ain't nothing down there for you. Nothing down there for you. But how y'all doing? How is everybody doing? How y'all doing? I'm sitting back. Okay. I was in this area. I'm going through this area, so I have to be quiet when I see it circling on the phone. But other grandson had some type of penis surgery, y'all, at the age of I think he's 5. But they had to do some re-correcting. They had to correct it or something so that it can properly grow. So they had to do something to his scrotums and his penis. So he's laid up with I think it's like 15 or so stitches and stuff like that. So we've been catching it over here, but y'all say God is here good. So God got their back and they're good. The new baby, he's good. He's getting ready to start all that damn crying. I'll be like, here you go. Nope, here you go. Nope, can't do it. Nope, can't do it no more. But it's busy. It's busy over here on my end, you guys, with trying to juggle work and stuff and then grab a couple of hours of sleep and stuff. It's been busy, but yeah. I hear you. It's been watching it, listening to some of the transcripts and reading some of the transcripts up that they have up on the Instagram over there. So copying it and downloading it and printing it out myself so that I can read it. I do better with reading it to myself, and the only thing that I'm grasping out of that is just all of the minion details. Details of this. We did this. Have not heard anything yet of what they can apply to the law and say that, well, that was illegal, for you to go in the kitchen, or it was illegal for Mr. Kelly to tell somebody to go to the store to pick up the food or this or that. That's just not illegal. I'm waiting to listen to something that I can apply to the law to where I can say, well, okay, that might have been illegal to do. I ain't heard it yet. So I'm trying to see that's what I'm waiting on. And I just don't hear it. Where is the illegal aspect of this trial, of these cross examinations? I mean, of the prosecutor presenting their trial, and I just haven't heard it yet. So I guess I have to wait and see when they're gonna dig into the part where they put the law up of what the legal age was and what it was not in certain states. So wait for that. I don't know. But all these details, and this is what makes the case so long, because they'll set it up like that. But I wanted to let everybody know too that you remember the last motions that came out and it had all of the text messages on there from the employees to the Jane Does and all that stuff. It's pretty much what's going on in the courtroom. It's just that the prosecution have taken time to take all of these text messages that they claim that they have amongst these females, and they conjured up all of their questions off of that. Everything that's on the motion papers that you guys saw, or whatever that paper was, that's got those messages on there. So I had to go back and reread all of those. And I was sitting and I was like, well, damn, they playing the exact same stuff that's written right here out in court. They just um, developed a whole bunch of questions about what they had already printed up on that paperwork or from those texts. And so it's kind of easy to follow now. It's kind of easy for me to say, well, okay, well, why are they asking them this question? Because these were things that was already um, sent in for evidence, and that's what they're bouncing off of. So I was like, oh, okay, I get that. But Demetrius Smith, I was listening to his video that one of my lovely mods sent to me. Thank you. And I was listening to that, and I was like, man, I got a problem with this shit. I got a problem with this shit because he had started off by saying, if I didn't say good morning to you guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Started off listening to Demetris, right? And Demetris was sitting there like, his first thing was he felt that it was dishonorable for having him to talk about Aaliyah on the stand. He felt that it was dishonorable. He felt that it was something that her parents, should have been taken care of as far as dealing with Mr. Robert Sebastian Kelly, right? He also stated that if it was me, I would have beat that man's ass. I would have beat his ass if it was me. That's what he said. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, you said that it was dishonorable. First of all, it would have been dishonorable even for Aaliyah to even been going with his ass, if that was the case, to even go get a fucking marriage license. I'm waiting for Demetrius to also stop using the story of the R. Kelly and his life, but blaming R. Kelly for a lot of stuff. If it was him back in the day and he had noticed that Aaliyah was of this age, why the fuck did he not stop it then? That's what was dishonorable to your fucking self. That would have been dishonorable to yourself right there. See, everybody likes to think about the what ifs or I could have aftermath thing. I'm gonna take you guys. I just gotta say this right. And this ain't me clowning on Demetrius or nothing. It's just that beat yourself up. It's like just fuck yourself up because you shouldn't have been around her either. You should have been the man enough to say, well, you know what? If this is something that he wants to do, the parents gonna have to go. So we all knows what's the underlying motive to that, and it was the money. Right? Doesn't talk much about the money thing, and he talks about Mr. Kelly and a lot of people do, with the I believe I can fly. And everybody that wants to believe it believes that this song gave him this big ego that allowed him to do the things that he is being said to have done out here. Do this, do that, become this superior, the boss man. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Right? Everybody wants to blame it on the goddamn song. I'm like, okay. Well, the same rule applies to Demetrius as well. You were broke, I believe so, because he stated how he had to steal some money to go and do these certain things, and he had to feed his family, so he took some money out of his wife. He was broke. Why did you fall under as a man? Why didn't the man, Demetrius, walk away? Why didn't the man Demetrius be like, you know what? I'd rather be fucking broke than to have someone bossing me around or telling me to do this or telling me to do that, because he needed the money as well. He needed to pay his rent. He needed to eat. He needed to probably spend some money on a woman or whatever the case may be. He needed that. So himself as well could not let go. But then now it's Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault that we did. It's his fault that we did this. It's his fault that we are this way. It's his fault that we had to stay in the house. It's his fault that we had to do this. And I'm sitting here going, this got to be one group of some dumbass black people that I have ever seen in my life. I know what money can do to people, and you all know what money can do to people. Money cannot do it to some of the smartest people out here. A lot of us don't let money kind of control you. You know what I'm saying? To where you know that you're doing something that you really don't want to do about it. You know, like go on the corner and sell those drugs, or penny pitch on cigarettes, and have 4 felonies and shit like Scooby Doo over there. What he thought, that I wasn't gonna come at his ass either? Is that what he thought? The picture was funny, but I'm gonna get to that. But I'm sitting here and I've been thinking, and I'm just like, okay, you have Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and now you have a bunch of guys that is taking a stand against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, or to tell they truth, quote unquote. Let's just say it's their truth, right, about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Men. You got men. You had the managers, you had the employees, and all of these people, right? All of these men were scared of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly as well. I had to ask myself. All of these goddamn men that were up in this man's home, they were scared of him too? Or none of them just couldn't leave because we weren't going to get paid, or he was going to dock our pay, or whatever the case may be. All of these men sat in this home doing all of these errands that he's asked, because he hired them all. According to the transcript, some of them, or one of them, were interns at first. I believe those 2 sisters, the 2 twins, said that the one of them, Jen or Lindsay, one of them came on as an intern as well. So there's a pattern there that he do hire people to come in to work for him, to do these things, because he's not able to do them. And the way I see it is that he brought in a lot of black poverty, no money having ass people, to give them the opportunity. You want to work, you want to work, you want to work. We're not hearing anything about a professional a yard keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like a Mexican. Where's Julio at? Where are they at? He didn't even include much of the other race. He brought in his black people to help them get money. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. So, I don't know. Is the live still live? I just need to know, Priscilla, is the live still live? Because I know I went through that area, and I'm not sure if the live is still live. But where is an actual maid in the house? Like like a real butler and a maid. Like the white folks be having. You don't even can't pronounce their name and shit. Stuff like that. That barely speak English. He didn't want. To me, like, he kept those people out. I'm going to help my people make money. I'll give them jobs. I'll give them things to do around the home. That's what I'm getting out of this. So I was like, I'm waiting to see Julio or somebody come on the stand and talk about how they had to trim the bushes up and cut the grass and stuff like that. It's like, that's some weird shit. But you had Demetris and all of these people, all of these men up in there, these managers and stuff. And you mean to tell me that all of these men are up in there and they are allegedly, I guess, wasn't there to defend any of like these women if this crap has happened. None of them. Like, hey, Demetrius, ain't you gonna go upstairs and save ex Kelly from beating on the door like Sparkle said? Or Sparkle said they was sitting there watching a game or something, guys and everything like that. You mean to tell me that all them guys set their ass right there and just heard the knocking on the door and everybody just continued to watch a game? The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's just crazy. And like he said, like R. Kelly was saying on the Gayle King, this shit don't make sense. What in the fuck? Like, I got the same facial expression like Kelly does. Like, huh? Y'all making all this shit up on me? What in the world? It's almost like I'm sorry I ran out of money. I'm sorry. Ain't no more money. But I ain't know y'all was finna do me this dirty. Like this goddamn dirty. I don't know. That's crazy. But I was listening to Demetris and I feel that if anything, if this all happened, hell, he talking about what Aaliyah parents should have done to Mr. Kelly. Aaliyah parents should be fucking him up. Why did you take him? Why did you take her? Why were you even around her? Because Rob said? Well, what was moral or immoral or right or wrong? But you couldn't think? Like, oh, I'm not going to get my paycheck if I don't do it. It's like, don't put all of this on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. You were wrong from the fucking beginning. And of course, the story with what was it? One paperwork I read about Demetrius is different from what he telling anyway. But a lot of people we struggle with verbatim. You tell it one day and tomorrow it'll be told similar, but not the exact same way. So that's just the way it is. So yeah, I've been sitting back here and I've been watching and catching quite a few things out here. A lot of channels I have like literally stayed away from so that I can start mining my tongue. It's been cutting a little, ruthless out here, but some of them I'll click on, some of them I won't. Boom Boom got her ass ate up by Diva Divine. I did see that. That shit was funny, dog. It was funny because that woman is just straight pressed about nothing over there. So, something different, but I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know because I don't see you guys like anymore. So I think my live might have stopped. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anybody. It's like going black or something. But a lot of stuff has went on. But right now with the transcripts, pretty much all I'm hearing and reading because I can read them myself. It's just a whole bunch of details and you know, is it important to know all the details? Pretty much so, yes, because it'll help with the defense when it comes with the cross-examination. Well, you said that the garage was orange, but here we have it painted brown. Stuff like that is to show a pattern of people could possibly be lying on Mr. Kelly. So, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. But I am at my plantation after having a hectic weekend, but it was relaxing. So every time I get ready to go live, I have a distraction or something going on that'll prevent me from coming live quite a bit. But I just have to play my lives by ear. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo went and put a picture up of several of people out here on the internet, blogging or being a YouTube creator and all of those things. And I promise y'all, I must have got sent this picture so many times, right? And I'm just looking at it like, What do you want me to do about a fool? A fool is going to be a fool. A nut is going to be a nut. And he's both of them. He's a fool and a fucking nut. I don't care two shits about an idiotic ass fool that is looking for some type of attention from somewhere. It's like, take that energy somewhere else. Nobody gives a fuck about that damn boy. And then, as I look through all of the pictures that he cropped and pasted on there so that he can have shits and giggles, thinking that that's what it was for, right? I think, is my live stuck, Priscilla? I'm thinking it's frozen, y'all. I don't know why, but it's froze. Oh well. I looked through the pictures and shit, right? Y'all know I was looking for his ass, right? Because out of all the fucking pictures that he done cropped and pasted on there, that nigga forgot his own goddamn picture. I got a problem. And last I checked, I believe that he was the one celebrating about the fucking felonies that he has and the character that he now has. A fucking felony. The fuck? What is it to be so fucking proud about that? I don't know. I believe that he was the one that set up talking about, so, well, I've been to jail, well, I've been to jail, well, I've been to jail. I could not understand why the fuck is not his fucking picture cropped on the fucking orange suit. Because if it's anybody, he would know. Nigga, your face should have been the first one on that motherfucker talking about with fucking drugs and shit. You the one selling motherfucking single cigarettes and shit out there. You the one allegedly is possibly on a fucking pipe or a motherfucking meth or a Percocet or some other motherfucker. Why is your motherfucking picture missing on the fucking picture of a headline that clearly fits you? I could not understand that shit. That shit had me. I was like, okay, here's another bipolar ass nigga. The first thing that he should have asked himself is, oh, well, should I put myself on here? And then you should have got a reply to say, uh-huh, nigga. Because the whole fucking headline described him. That shit was hilarious. So I'm sitting here, I'm looking for him. How the fuck do you leave yourself off of some shit that you are? That make it make sense. That's why I'm saying, like, man, I can't, man, the fuck, you know what? It was funny though. It was really funny. I was like, this nigga ain't got shit to do but just shit on people. So he's a shitty ass nigga. It is what the fuck it is. We gonna have one. It's gonna be one, sometimes maybe two. Is he worth the fucking headache and the energy? Hell fucking no. That's a loose bum ass fucking nigga to me right now. And I keep telling you, he's a loose bum ass nigga. He don't know which way to come and which way to go. He just all over the fucking place. Well, I'm gonna hit this person. I'm gonna hit this one next. I'm gonna say something about this one. I'm gonna do something about this one. Now I'm gonna take time out my day because I'm a motherfucking felony and can't go make a real fucking check to file fucking taxes because other people got to do it for me and so that I could be some motherfucking body. Well, I'm gonna spend about an hour cropping all these motherfucking pictures on this shit and put a line ass fucking headline up there. Nigga, nigga, sit your ass down some damn way, nigga. You ain't funny. You ain't funny at all. The shit was funny, but you ain't funny at all, Scooby-Doo. Your motherfucking ass is a slow ass fucking bum. You're a bum. That's what you are. You brag on being a fucking felony. You brag about it, nigga. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck brags on some shit like that? You tell your story to move the fuck on. You want to do some goddamn impressive. Brag on by having your fucking fucking degree in fucking law or some shit. Do that motherfucking shit. I've been to jail. I've been to motherfucking jail. I've been to jail. Nigga, put that shit in the wormhole. Nobody want to hear that motherfucking shit. Nobody. Who the fuck does it impress? Who the fuck does it impress, Scooby-Doo? Who you impressing with that shit? Nigga, I wish I would run into a nigga waking up every motherfucking day, looking in the mirror, telling the world, I've been in jail. I'm a motherfucking felony 4 times. The fuck? I told you, nigga. If it don't make dollar, it don't make sense. And you shouting out that motherfucking shit don't make no motherfucking sense. You ought to be embarrassed about it. Most women now that's on their fucking game, I don't fuck with no goddamn felony ass motherfucker. Ain't no goddamn thing you gonna do could do much out here. You're restricted. You got restrictions on your ass from the fucking law. That's what you got. They should have card checked you. They should. Did you go up there telling people you a felon? They should have let your felon ass up there in the overflow. Mm-mm. Now you want to bring your muscle sprout head ass back out here to buy some fucking pro. Go protest down there and pay that fucking money and get the motherfucking felonies expunged. That's what the fuck you do. How about that? That's what you do. Try that. Try getting that shit off. That's why I be spending most of my motherfucking time there. Go pay that $5 grand a piece or $10 grand a piece. Get the goddamn felonies off your fucking name. Get your attorney. You say you got a badass attorney. I got a badass fucking attorney. You motherfucker ain't so motherfucking bad, because if he was, he would have suggested that your motherfucking ass pay your money, get that motherfucking expunged on them goddamn felonies. That's what the fuck a badass motherfucking attorney would have done. And he probably gonna do that shit after he eat up almost 30% of your alleged brutality of police from the police officers. They should have beat your ass, if you ask me. That's what they should have done. They should have beat your ass. Be some sense into your damn mouth, if you ask me, since you want to crop and put my motherfucking picture up on some bullshit. So now I have all right to come back and hit your ass with my mouth as some bullshit. Because you a bullshit ass fucking shitty nigga. That's what you are. You some of the girls kind out here, but not all of them. Not all of them. Nah. You something else. You is a piece of work. Funny though. You's a funny nigga. Yeah, but I gotta go. I was listening to, like I say, the video with Demetris, and I guess I had a problem with Demetris, and it's just my personal problem. Don't affect him at all. He can continue on with his life and his lifestyle. I don't give a fuck. But you to sit here and say that if it was your daughter, you would beat Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's ass. Well, you had someone else's daughter named Aaliyah. Maybe her mother and her people should come out and beat your motherfucking ass. That's just how I feel about it. Because had you been a man, or whatever the case may be, had you not been broke, that's what broke people do, get shit all fucked up and do whatever and to get them more money, then maybe your ass wouldn't have been able to get beside Aaliyah as well. Uh, all these people. Yes, point the finger, point the finger, point the finger, point the finger. So, I'm coming back to do my lives as soon as possible. There won't be no more infiltration over here on Pap's channel, because I do believe that my channel is kind of infiltrated a little bit. I really do. Papoose will not ever come out here to be close or conversate to anybody else. If you're not a regular of whom I speak to on a daily basis, I want nothing to do with nobody. Nobody. And it was something that I had to get over and get past, right? I'm getting past it without my tongue getting dangerous on the stream. I'm trying to dig a very deep wormhole because of some shit that I'm seeing and the shit that I'm hearing. But I'm going to try to keep wearing my big girl's panties and not expose or even open the door to that. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying real motherfucking hard, but I know sometimes I could be as dirty as well. I can open up a fucking door out here and create a whole motherfucking tsunami if I choose to. And I have the shit to do so. You could bet that. But I sat and I thought about it. I talked it over with a personal person. Okay? So I had to make a decision to bury it. Just put it in the wormhole. But just know this, I have it. And if I ever, as long as I'm on this YouTube streets, if I ever see what I hope not to see, I will expose and drop and fucking, I will tear the fucking, I will tsunami this fucking, this sector of this YouTube fucking Kelly sector. Yes, the fuck I will. But since I'm a good person and I'm loyal to my word and it has not affected me like that out here, I'll put it in a wormhole for now. Just know that. Just know that. But whatever motherfucking type of game or infiltration that motherfucking shit was, I'm on it now. I'm on it. I just had to sit back and just refocus and listen clearly and watch clearly and do this. But no more over here. No more over here. Done with that shit. Done. I gotta go. So I will talk to you guys soon. I'm not gonna schedule in and say when I can come live or whatever. I kind of just have to do it spontaneously. Because of the way I got some shit going on with the kids and my job and stuff. So it's whenever I just come on. If you guys are here, you're here. And if you're not here, that's all good too. I'm good with that. I do see some of the people, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to mean this stuff. Uh, you know what? No, I'm good. But Demetris, yeah, I think that Aaliyah's parents probably should have kicked his butt. I do. I really do. Don't point the finger because allegedly you did something that you should have not done. So have you went to Aaliyah's parents or her mom? Did you go there and show how honorable you want to be? And what I mean by that is, have you literally apologized to her mom? Have you paid the price? Have you given her, what have you given her? What have you done for her? Because I find it really fishy out here for Aaliyah's mom to be sitting in the back, calm, cool, copacetic about things, knowing that you took Aaliyah, as of what you said. You should be the person that Aaliyah's mom, and just my opinion, should be fucking up. That's just how I feel. Not R. Kelly. You initiated. And it's like, who gives a fuck about what R. Kelly said or this or that? And there's some bad dates on that fucking on that goddamn on that shit anyway. Some bad dates on it from what I found. But when I have time, that's when I can come out and put it out. And right now, I just don't have time. There's also a big heading out here. 10 years old. 10 years, I'm sorry, 10 years ago. It was said something differently. I have to play that because I want to see where Demetrius will be. Are those people lying 10 years ago that said what they said about Aaliyah? So you have two stories out here. Is it yours or is it the other people? And I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Yeah. As soon as I can sit my ass down and get on my live. Yeah. There's two different stories. Which one is true? Which one is true? Yeah. Which one is true? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But that's my final word, my final thought on that one, though, Demetrius. I think that since you were a man and you said that you took her, that's what you said. I think that Aaliyah's mother should have a problem with you. Unless, 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 because you and Aaliyah's mother kind of agreed to do something like this. I don't know. Wasn't there. I'm just speculating. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. I can't understand how her mother, or there's no article or anything about her being upset at you at all, regardless of what Mr. Kelly told you to do. Why isn't anyone of her relations in her family, her brother, her why ain't nobody mad at you? Why ain't nobody mad at Demetrius? Why ain't nobody trying to sue Demetrius? Because you traveled with her as well. You had to take her. That's what you said. Y'all flew. You flew. That means that she was underage with you as well. She was underage. But you said that it was your idea, and then at first the paperwork says it was. You said it was Durham McDavid said it, and he told you your story's just all fucked up. But since you wants to claim the throne of taking her, I can't understand why there's no angry or animosity between the mother and you. Because I know most women out here on the real, and like how you said, if it was your daughter, you said that you would be coming at R. Kelly. You said you would fuck him up. That's what you said, allegedly. But I heard it. Do you know that most parents out here, and if we'd had to learn that who actually took my daughter, regardless of what somebody told you to do, you do know that we mothers would have came at your ass. And you know Chicago, and I know Chicago. And 9 times out of 10, that's usually how it's played out. Because I don't give a fuck who told you to do what. I don't give a fuck. You took her. It's you that's going down. That's usually how that's played out. I don't know how you got to reverse all that shit up about putting this all on R. Kelly or whatever, but at some point, yeah, you'd have had to go down. And that's just how I know how Chicago is. But, it is what it is. It's probably like that everywhere in the States. She was in your custody. She was in your presence. You got her there. You flew her there. Yeah, you did. You came up with this idea. You came up with or like you say, or the paperwork says McDavid. You all did. I can't understand why the parents, or I guess the uncle, what is it, Barry Hankerson or something? I can't understand why they didn't fuck you up. That's what I can't understand. How did you get off from not getting your ass whooped? I can't understand that. I can't understand that. Why aren't they angry with you? Why ain't they suing you? I don't get that shit. And then you tell me all you men is all around him and up in the house. And you men didn't help protect shit either. So if I was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I'd have been fired your ass, all of y'all, a long time ago, because your security sucks. You motherfuckers is only eligible to do security at Aldi's or a jewel grocery store or some motherfucker. Well, y'all security suck like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all security suck. That Mr. Kelly come out, he better get him one of them the bodyguard like Whitney Houston had. That nigga was on point securing her ass. And you motherfuckers out there worrying about $200 and $500 and $800, and you gotta get paid and do whatever y'all want to do with it. But see, the bodyguard, he knew he was gonna get paid regardless of whatever. He wasn't up in there worried about. He came clean. He came clean in his suits and shit until they started getting, that little itch in the pants, and he dressed down a little bit because he had to get him a little ass from Whitney Houston. They kind of did a little knocking, rocking the boots and shit. But that man was kind of fine too, and I don't even fuck with white men. I don't fuck with white men at all. See nothing about them. No, 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 no. Chocolate all day, every day. But that's just how I see it played out. Like I said, this ain't no harsh, beat down or whatever on Demetrius or none. It's just expressing my thoughts and my opinions as I keep hearing the details and things of the Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case. So, and on that note, it's free R. Kelly all day. 'Cause all these people, all I see is mad, angry, bitter. There's no more money. You got fired. You did this. You got to go. You got to go. And people just mad. They couldn't continue up that old livelihood that they was having. And I just see a boss who sung his way to build himself up to this superstar celebrity and kept a lot of black Americans or black assholes around him. And the greed got bad. I see a whole bunch of women that is wanted to be wifey, or finna have a better life. I don't give a fuck. Men promise you shit every day. Every motherfucking day. Ain't too many of them hold their fucking word. And if you want to be there the way I see it, goddamn it, where my ring at? I want the ring, and we're gonna sign the paper. You got 30. I give you about 3-5 months. If this shit I ain't fucking married, I'm the fuck up out of there. I'll holler at you later, deuces. I just don't get it. All these people, and couldn't nobody hog tie R. Kelly? Nobody? Not a single soul up in there? Could nobody come up in there? Don't seem like he had no fucking metal detectors or nothing. All you motherfuckers in there could come in there and put guns to his ankle and tie him up and say, we got you now. We going. Nobody did goddamn thing to this one motherfucking man. One man. One man. One. None of y'all. He didn't even make y'all angry enough because you don't feed black people. Black people attack your ass, right? Yeah, I guess he ain't make y'all angry enough to be like, shit, we finna put some sleeping shit in his goddamn food. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. Nobody did nothing to retaliate on this man as far as where they can hold him and really capture him doing all of the that you all say that he was doing. That's bullshit. Bullshit. We all watch way too much motherfucking TV. All them women, I'm guaranteeing you, saw an episode of Snap. Snap. All the men, including you, Demetris, you done saw you some episodes of I Almost Got the Fuck Away with It. Everybody done saw that shit. Been watching TV ever since it's been black and white. Karate movies, all kind of shit. I ain't falling for the shit. It's free R. Kelly all day. Cause just one of you motherfuckers up in there in that fucking house having a good time and eating and driving the cars and the sprinters, raking the grass, moving the trampolines, doing all that motherfucking shit could have used your motherfucking head and caught him in whatever fucking sexual act or this act anytime. Any motherfucking time. All of y'all. You can sure come up with a plan to get paid, but you can't come up with a plan to get yourself out of a funky ass situation from one motherfucking man that y'all claim did all this shit. Sell that shit over on the did all this shit. Sell that shit over on the fucking moon some motherfucking way. Cause I ain't buying none of it. Now, I'm gonna sit my nappy handed ass back in the scene like I was and wait until they get to the episodes about who the fuck and what the fuck was actually illegal that he's done, which is the age. I'm waiting to see the prosecutors really try to prove this shit. They told everybody that when the feds came out and they arrested this man from in front of the fucking Trump, what did they say? They sent the goddamn feds. They went to the fucking storages. They went over here. They went over there. What they get? What they get? Herb Greenberg said nothing. They don't know. There was a bunch of music over here, a bunch of music over there, a bunch of music over there. Now all of a sudden you got the prosecutors coming out here talking about, well, they getting prepared, they getting ready to play this audio and play this video and do this and do that and do this. Where the fuck it come from? If you had the fucking feds or his old previous attorneys sitting here telling people that they don't have any, they don't have this and they don't have, and this is why that, even though he got fired, I get all of that stuff, but I honestly believe that I don't think that he would have been able to obtain Connick, Farron, what is the guy named, the other attorney? I don't think that he would have possibly been able to obtain them had they known that it was that much of detrimental evidence against Mr. Robinson versus County. I don't think that they would have wanted to put themselves into that position to lose a case. A simple case where all it would have taken for the prosecutors to show this and show this and show this and show this. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's just how I feel about it. It may be, it may not be. That's just how I feel about it. That's my opinion. I don't think that he would have taken a case like that. I think that he took this case based on some bullshit that you got, that this prosecution team or these girls or whatever the fuck Azrael done developed up out of her fucking ass and shit like that, and found a way to, okay, this is bullshit. This is possibly from 2002, and this motherfucker shit done been edited and I think that that's just me. We gonna take this case. This is some bullshit here. But as far as some new shit that they claim that they may have, or this or this or that, I don't believe so. But I'll sit back here and I'll wait to see. I'll sit back here and wait to see. I don't know. It may be, it may not be. I gotta go. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm in the scenes and I'm watching. My emails are still up. You people have my numbers. It's okay to text me. Sometimes I text back. Sometimes I don't. My problem that I have, that's been on my tongue, I'm burying it. I'm gonna put it in the wormhole. And God forbid if I ever have to go back in there and get it out. Because I don't want to. Because that's not my type of style. Scooby-Doo, sit your slow bum ass down some motherfucking with that bullshit you doing over there. Get your head back in the motherfucking game. Maybe go redo the board or something, because that's the only thing that you was pretty much best at. After that shit episode, after that, nigga, you want shit. You ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit. You a slow bum ass nigga. That's what the fuck you are. You dealing with a whole bunch of older women out here. What the fuck do you think you doing to all these older ass women, mind? Nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. Half of them know the game. Most of them know all that slick motherfucking talking. Go do something. Ain't you going to work? Ain't you got a tire or something to fix, or fucking refrigerator? Don't you got to go show off the Sub-Zero at the motherfucking shop or some shit? Go do some shit. Damn. Your busyness just needs to be unbusy. God, you got everybody motherfucking picture up there except for yours, and you the only one out here screaming you the felony, and you the been in jail. You tell me how that makes sense. You the one out there selling loose cigarettes. What the fuck? You the one is a rice lord, but you got everybody motherfucking picture on there who ain't been to jail, ain't screaming it, don't have none of that. Ain't got no background, ain't got nothing. You got all the big picture on that motherfucking thing. Talk about some drugs, some shit, drug, and you the one that sits on your motherfucking screen, drunk and high than the motherfucker. Where they do that shit at, Scooby-Doo? Where? Where do they do that shit at? I'm gonna tell you where. A slow ass motherfucker. That's bored out his fucking mind. Just bored. You just bored. You're bored. Ain't got nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Anyways, you're funny as fuck. I'm gonna give it to you. You're a funny ass fuck clown boy. That's what the fuck you are. So bring it on, cause it amuses me. I be sitting up here cracking the fuck up at your motherfucking ass like, this is one stupid, slow ass motherfucker. You doing too much. You doing too motherfucking much to get clout. You doing too much. A book. I'll play some videos about your ass I done found out that bring back some memories, because they cracks me the fuck up. And you know I like laughing at you. It is what the fuck it is. I saw you got a longer tie, a little bit longer. So you working on that. I didn't give you some props on that shit. It's all good, dog. But I don't know about that suit coat. I was sitting over there like, okay, all right. He doubled up. You have doubled up your suit coat. Okay. Bye, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is. And boom, boom. I finna go back and watch Diva Divine video on your ass, because that motherfucker ate your ass up, boy. I swear, boy. She ate you up, boom, boom. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do about it, but she ate your ass alive on that video. She said for you to mind your business. She said mind your business. See y'all later. I'm going to go mind my business, though, boom, boom. Bye, bitch.